Hello children, hope you all are staying well in your home. And today I am here with my video for the students of class 3. Today in my video I will be teaching you chapter 3 from your EVS book, that is Shelter. In this video we will go through different topics children. For example, need of a shelter, different types of house, an ideal house, a clean house, and last but not the least, decorating the house. So let's come to the need of the house. Before telling you a need of a shelter children, it is very important for you to know what a shelter actually means. So shelter is defined as a place which provides protection. And children, everyone needs a shelter. All living creatures, just like human being, animals, birds, etc. We all need shelter. For example, human beings need shelter to protect them from their enemies, wild animals, thieves, different weather conditions. Weather conditions means from extreme cold, from hot weather, from rain, etc. A house is a man-made shelter for human beings. Human beings live in a house made up of mud, cement, brick, stone, tiles, marbles, etc. And people live in a house because it gives them the feeling of peacefulness and security. When we talk about a house, there is not only a particular kind of a house. We have different types of house depending on different reasons. Few examples of houses are as here. For example, tree house, mud house, bamboo house, houseboat, stilt house, tent, house on wheels, etc. We have different types of houses depending upon the climate of that particular place. Here in detail we are going to read about different types of houses. First of all, we'll read about houses found in desert area. So in desert area, houses are made up of mud and straw and have thatched roof. This is because children, the muddy walls of the house and the thatched roof keeps the house cool in the hot summers. As we all know that in desert area days are very hot. So this muddy wall and thatched roof keep the house clean. And such houses don't have windows in it because we all know that in the desert area it is sandy there. So there are no windows in such houses in order to prevent dust from entrance in the house. So now another type of house is tree house. Tree houses are made on trees. It is very clear from its name only. The houses which are made on tree are known as tree houses. Such houses are made in the forest to protect us from wild animals. So now we are going to read about another type of house, that is stilt house. So stilt house is a raised house built on water, marsh or sand. As you can see in the picture children, the big pieces of stones are binded together and a house is resting on wooden poles. So children, such kind of houses are made in the areas where there is heavy rainfall. So that such houses are made in that way so that water may slide off easily. And they all have sloping roof, as you can see in the picture. Now another type of house is a tent house. Tent house are basically made for nomads and they are made of cloths and canvas. Such houses are portable house children. Portable house means the house which can be taken from one place to another, means which can be shifted from one place to another. And the nomads are the people who don't have permanent shelter. So they keep on moving from one place to another and therefore they live in tents because tent can be shifted from one place to another. So just like their nature, nomads, as they shift from one place to another, they also take their tent and they shift their tent from to other places. A conical shaped tent is also known as tipi. Now other type of house is bamboo house. Bamboo houses are basically made by the tribals of Arunachal Pradesh, and such houses means the bamboo houses are also made on the wooden platform, as we have discussed about stilt house, that those houses are also made on the wooden platform. So such kind of this bamboo houses are also made on the wooden platform, and they are basically made by the tribal people of the Arunachal Pradesh. Now another type of house is houseboat. As from its name it is very clear, the house is made on the boards. Such kind of houses are made on boards, and they are usually found in Kerala and Kashmir, where there is a lot of water bodies. Now another type of house is flats. Flats are the independent house in a multiple storied building. They are generally found in the cities. When you go to the cities, big cities like Indore, Bhopal, different cities are there. If you go to the Mumbai and all, so you will find there are multiple stories building, and in that multiple storied building, the independent houses are known as flats. Now the last one, house on wheels. This house on wheels, as you can see in the picture children, two of the wheels are clear from the one side of the picture. Such houses are made on wheels, and the whole setup of house can be shifted from one place to another, or it can move from one place to another, and therefore such houses are also known as movable house. Whole setup of house, there are compartments, as you can see in the picture, there are the compartments, and facilities are also available there, so people live there, they keep on moving there. So such kind of houses are known as houses on wheels. Now we have already read about the different types of houses. Now we are going to read about an ideal house. An ideal house, there are a few characteristics of an ideal house. So some of them are here. For example, an ideal house should be kept clean. The first and foremost thing should be a house should be kept clean, and there are different ways to keep the house clean. Other than that, a house should have enough doors and windows to allow fresh air and sunlight to enter. In any house, houses should have numbers of doors and windows, because if windows and doors will be there, then sunlight and air will enter in our house, and both of these things, air and sunlight, both of these two things are very important, fresh air and sunlight, to keep ourselves healthy. If there will be no fresh air, then we will suffer from numbers of lungs diseases. So therefore fresh air is very important for us to remain healthy, and sunlight kills a number of bacteria and germs, so therefore sunlight is also very important. Now doors and windows should have wire nettings to prevent entrance of insect. In our previous point, as we have discussed, a house should have numbers of doors and windows, but it should also have a wire netting on it, because if it will not be there, the insects will enter in our house, and then we will suffer from diseases such like insect borne diseases, just like malaria and different filariasis, different type of diseases are there which are insect borne diseases. So in order to prevent those entrance of the insects like flies, mosquitoes, and different numbers of insects are there, all the doors and windows of the house should have wire nettings on it. Proper drainage system should be there in house, and proper disposal of waste should be there. Means the people, those who are living in the house, they should dispose of waste wisely. Means if they are disposing of biodegradable waste, they should dispose of in green bins, and if they are disposing of non-biodegradable waste, then they should dispose it of in low bins. So people should dispose of waste wisely. Bathroom should be kept clean and dry. Bathroom is a place from where people suffer from various kind of diseases, so it is very important to keep the washroom clean and dry, because if it will be moist, then bacteria will get place to dwell there. So it should be kept clean as well as dry. Floor should be swept and mopped regularly. Floor of a house should be swept and mopped on the regular basis. And why? Before mopping the floor, some liquids are there, just like Dettol, Lysol, and such kind of liquids are there. It should be added to the water, and then we should mop the floor on the regular basis, every day in fact. Now we are going to read about the last topic, that is decorating the house. There are numbers of ways to decorate the house. Some of those ways are here. For example, we can decorate house by making rangolis. So children, houses are basically decorated on the occasions like festival, if it is festival, if it is any kind of celebration, whether it's a birthday celebration, if it is a wedding party, or so people decorate their houses in different occasions, and they decorate their house by making rangolis. Rangolis can also be made in different ways. For example, some of us make rangoli by using colors, dry colors. In some place rangolis are made by the chalk powder. In some place rangolis are made by the flowers. So in different place rangolis are made in different ways, and they are also known as by the different name. For example, rangoli, alpana, kolam, and chalk purna. So in different places different ingredients are used for making, different things are used for making rangolis, and they are also known as by different names. Basically rangolis are made on the entrance of the house, on the floor it is made. So next point is, we can decorate the walls of a house by colorful paints, wall paintings, pictures, frames, photo frames, etc. So we can use different colorful paints, wall stickers, wall paintings, photo frames, etc. to decorate the walls of the house. Other than that children, lights, diyas, lanterns, flowers, torans are also used to decorate our house. These all things, torans are available in the market, and torans can be made of real flowers or sometimes artificial flowers. So all these things are used to decorate our house. So we can use such things to decorate our houses. So now all the important point already I have told you children, I have told in my explanation. So now we are going to read about points to remember. Points to remember, this I have taken from your book only. You have to go through this point. These are some important conclusory points from your lesson. Few of them I am reading it out, rest you have to go through. Everyone lives in a shelter. House is the name given to the shelter we live in. A house protects us from harsh climate, thieves, wild animals, etc. This is how you have to go through the other points also children. It is already given in your book. These are the important conclusory point of the lessons. So now coming on the exercise part. This is the exercise which is given in your book. You have question number A, that is tick the correct answer. Question number B, that is fill in the blanks. Question number C, that is answer the following question. And question number D, name these pictures you have, and one activity is given. In activity you have 2 questions. So this is all what is given in your activity side, and here the solved activity it is. So coming on the question number 1, take the correct answer. Question number A, that is. So the first question is, a house gives a feeling of tension, jealousy, or security. So the correct answer is security. Point number 2, houses built on wooden platforms are made of A, bamboo, B, cement, or C, steel. So the correct answer is bamboo. A conical tent is called A, houseboat, B, stilt house, or C, tipi. So the answer is tipi. Question number 4, we must keep our house dash means A, clean, B, dirty, or C, messy. So answer is clean. Number 5, a decoration pattern made on floor by using white color powder is called toran, rangoli, or lantern. So the correct answer is B, rangoli. Coming on the next question, that is fill in the blanks. So here the first point of the fill in the blanks is, in a house A family lives in dash. So what is the answer here? A family lives in peace. Point number 2. Dash houses are made in forest. So the answer is tree houses are made in forest. Point number 3. A multi-story building has many dash. So the answer is flats. A multi-story building has many flats. Point number 4. An ideal house have a dash environment. So the answer is healthy. Healthy environment an ideal house should have. Point number 5. Bathroom must be kept dash. So the answer is clean and dry. Coming on question number C, that is answer the following questions. Children, I have not written questions here. You have to see questions from your book. I have only written answer. So I will be reading out question for you for now. But while writing answers in your copy, you have to see book. So this part means question number C, you have to write down in your copy. But other than this, question number A, B, D and the activity part, you have to complete it in your book only. But this question number C, that is answer the following question, you have to write it down in your copy. So the first question is, write about the house made in desert region. So the answer is, houses in desert areas are made up of mud and straw. These houses have thatched roof to keep house cool and no windows to prevent dust. There should be clean children and there should be cool children instead of clean, there should be cool. So the next question is, why is sunlight necessary? So sunlight is necessary to kill germs in the house. Question number 3, why should door and windows of a house have wire nettings? So to answer is, to prevent entrance of the insects, doors and windows should have wire nettings. Question number 4, how can we keep our house clean? Sorry, the fourth question is, how can we keep our house clean? So the answer is, following things we should follow to keep our house clean. First point is, sweep and mop the floor regularly. Point number 2, arrange the things in its proper place. Point number 3, toilets and bathrooms should be kept clean and dry. Point number 4, dispose of garbage in a covered bin. So now coming on question number 5, when and how do we decorate our house? So the answer is, people decorate their houses on various occasions like festivals and weddings. They make rangolis, use colorful wall paints, paintings, lights, diyas, lanterns, flowers, torans, etc. to decorate their house. So these were the question and answer, children. Now coming on the next question, that is question number D. Write the name of the types of houses given below. The picture is already given. 3 of the pictures are there. You need to write down the name of such houses. So first picture is of tent house, second picture is of houseboat, and the third picture is of stilt house. Coming on the activity part, which materials are used to make following houses? First one, as you can say, the first one is the multiple storied building is there. So for making multiple story building, children, we need brick, cement, iron, tiles, etc. And the another one is houses which are found in the desert area, means the mud house. So for making mud house, we need mud, straw, thatch and wood. As you can see here, question number B, write a short note on your house. So this one is your homework. You have to write a short note. How is your house? Whether it's a pakka house, whether it's a kacha house, if it is a pakka house, what kind of house it is, how many rooms are there. For a short note you'll write on your house. So this is your homework, children. Other than that homework, some of the more things you have to do in your home. First is read the lesson. Though I have already given you the explanation of the lesson, but it will not be clear to you until you will go through the lesson. So children, it is very important for you to you have to go through the lesson once again. Full lesson you have to read, and you have to find out the difficult words. And after finding out the difficult words, you have to underline them and write it down in your EVS copy. In your EVS notebook you will write down and learn those spellings. Now third is write a short note on your house, that we have already discussed. Question number B, it was given in your book in the activity part side. So you have to write a short note on your house. Now coming on the last one, complete the exercise given in page number 22 and 23 in your book. That means question number A, B, D and the activity questions you will do it in your book, but answer the following questions, means the question number C, that you will write it down in your copy. Hope I am clear. Children, thanks for watching my video. Stay happy and blessed.